Today, we're talking about the concept of working like it's up to you, but praying, my friend, like it's up to God. We're going to be diving into this episode of the Happy Hustle podcast. Do you want blissful balance in your personal and professional life? Great. What's up, guys? My name is Cary Jack, and I want to help you happy hustle a life you love, one full of passion, purpose, and positive impact. I'm a lifestyle entrepreneur, a professional model / actor, a digital marketing specialist, a podcast host, author, a biohacker, an eco-warrior, a martial artist, a hippie cowboy, and a humanitarian. My goal is to educate, inspire, and entertain you to live a life of passion, purpose, and positive impact. It is time to happy hustle your dream reality. Yee-yee! Work like it's up to you, but pray like it's up to God. That, my friends, is how you can put the happy in your hustle and practice mindful spirituality. And if you're a happy hustler already, you know that one of the 10 alignments of being a happy hustler is connecting to a higher power, aka mindful spirituality. So we're going to get into how you can use this foolproof prayer practice to manifest your dream reality, but still take your current situation by the balls and make it the best possible one. So if you don't know me, my name is Cary Jack, and I am a lifestyle entrepreneur and author and founder of the Happy Hustle. And yes, this topic is a little out of scope for me. I don't talk about my religious practice because I don't have one. I am very spiritual, but not religious. And I believe in a higher power. And I think that you have to have that a part of the conversation if you want to achieve your dream reality. If you want to happy hustle, a life that you absolutely love, full of passion, purpose, and positive impact, you need God on your side, whatever God that is. If it's Buddha, Allah, Jesus, whatever you pray to, I just think you need to have God a part of the picture. So in this episode, I'm going to talk about my personal prayer practice and then how you can implement it to ultimately work like it's up to you, but pray like it's up to God. Now, let me just mention this. I do personally believe that everything happens for a reason. I don't let that be the determining factor of my destiny, though. I'm not like, oh, it's meant to be, it's going to be. No, I'm going to work for it. I'm going to take action and really accountability for my reality. However, I lean on God for wisdom and advice. Someone recently said to me, prayer is when you talk, meditation is when you listen. And I have a practice. It follows the C.I.T.S acronym within our book. C.I.T stands for chill in the still. And specifically, if you want to pray like it's up to God, then you need to have time to chill in the still, aka sit your ass down and just be present and breathe. I know it's tough to stop the scroll and to be just interactive with your own thoughts because we're so consumed. I know I find myself getting addicted to this little device, and it's like, it's like a sickness almost. However, I want you to connect to a higher power, and I want you to happy hustle your mindful spirituality. And that's why I think this topic is relevant. Okay. So first and foremost with that, we talked about the C.I.T.S. Second, we want to talk about how do you do that? So when I get down on my knees to pray, I use that as a trigger to connect to a higher power. I say, all right, God, I'm going to get onto my knees. I'm going to lower myself in stature. Therefore, I'm submitting, right, to a higher power. I don't always pray on my knees, but I do find that being very powerful. Then what I like to do is thank yous, like thank you for everything I can find gratitude for at that given moment. Thank you for this beautiful weather. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my wife, my son, my family, my friends. I'll go through the list of things that are top of mind to be thankful for. Whoa. Apologies for interrupting your programming. But I have to tell you, the best investment you can make in yourself is one in which helps you acquire skills. You've probably heard people talk about, oh, just invest in yourself and you'll be successful. Yes, that's true to a degree, but you have to invest in skills that will ultimately help you achieve your desired results. And I think one of the best skills one can possess, be it an entrepreneur or an aspiring entrepreneur, is the sales sword. really knowing how to sell, utilizing pressure-free persuasion, which will make you more money and more impact. Now, if you want to know how to sell more efficiently and effectively, I just launched a sales course called The Proven Roadmap Process to Selling Millions of Dollars and helping you to increase your conversions guaranteed. And you can get access to this new sales course that the Happy Hustle is launching at thehappyhustle.com/sales. And if you act fast, you'll get it at the lowest price it'll ever be available, because we are launching it and we want to gain amazing testimonials and social proof to further share this knowledge. So if you act fast, you can get it at the lowest price it'll ever be. That's at thehappyhustle.com/sales. Now let's get back to this episode. Then I'll ask God, I'll say, God, please show me the way to serve you at the highest possible capacity. Like, how can I be your humble servant and show up as the best version of myself? Please guide me in this path, right? I ask for wisdom as to God's plan, and then I just listen. I'll pause and be like, hey, I don't say, hey, I just sit there and I'll listen, right? So this is just a very simple prayer practice. It starts with, submitting, creating that trigger, potentially on your knees. If you want to cross your hands, you can. Put your hand over your heart, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. 6 deep breaths will change your state. That's facts, my friend. And then I'll say my thank yous, my gratitude. Then I'll ask for guidance on a specific topic. And then I'll listen. Okay. If there's more that comes through that process, then I can ask follow-up questions. But it's almost having a conversation with God, which is a great book if you haven't read it. And this is how you can actually start to pray like it's out of your hands. But then here comes the other piece. You have to, after you're done with that sits process, chilling in the still, you have to work like it's up to you, like your life depends on it. If you want to achieve your dream reality, no one's going to do it for you. You have to take accountability. And that's a huge piece. I find, some people go one way too hard or the other. They don't, believe in God, or they think it's only God. And I think it's somewhere in the middle. Maybe my beliefs will change over time, but right now, at the time of this recording, this is where I stand. I believe we control our own destiny largely. However, God plays a large hand in it too. Like, it's not fully us, it's not fully him, it's both of us together. And so you want to work with that type of mentality, knowing that, yes, you will have help if you're on the path of true alignment and you're doing things ethically, morally just, right? But if you don't bust your butt and get after it, obviously happy hustling, being happy within the hustle, then, you're probably not going to achieve, the goal that you set out to anyway. So that is my take on that statement. And I hope this was valuable. I hope this wasn't too off topic or off brand. I just wanted to make this episode because I thought it was important to talk about prayer and the powerful practice of it. And that statement of, hey, work like it's up to you, but pray like it's up to God, the big man, right? That's how I feel. And, I will say I'm a seeker. I've been to many different churches. My dad is technically Catholic. My mom's technically Jewish. I've been to Christian churches. I've been to, Buddhist temples. I grew up practicing Taoism with a Taoist priest and Tai Chi master. I'm very spiritual, not religious. I just think, it's a very important, piece to the happy hustling puzzle. But I think you also need to hustle and make sure you're not just praying, but you're also getting after it. So that's my take. I hope this was valuable. I hope you are praying to a higher power, connecting, and just sitting your booty down to chill in the still. All right, that's it for now. Peace and love, y'all. I'm out.